As we mentioned, you have a range of 940 nautical miles, a flight ceiling of 19,700 feet, and your rate of climb to get up to altitude is about 1,600 feet per minute. To take off in the Baron, you need about 1,700 feet of runway, and when you're coming into land, you need about 1,900 feet of runway. The Beechcraft Baron is powered by a Continental IO 470 engine, and you've got a fuel capacity of 100 gallons or 136 gallons. At cruise speed, the Beechcraft Baron will burn anywhere from 27 gallons of fuel to 32 gallons of fuel per hour. Now let's check out the Cessna 310. This airplane will also move at 180 knots to 200 knots at altitude. Similar height ceiling at 20,000 feet, but you are climbing at 1,700 feet per minute to get up to altitude, and you have a range close to 1,000 miles. You also have a 100-gallon fuel capacity in the 310. And although you have several variations of this airplane, 310 model uses the same Continental IO engine, and at altitude, depending on your power settings, you will see fuel burn between 22 gallons and 28 gallons of fuel per hour, which gives the 310 a slight edge over the Beechcraft Baron. Now let's discuss the deliverability of each of these airplanes. Keep in mind that one of the things that discourages pilots from going into a twin engine is because of the operational costs. It's one thing to buy an airplane, it's another to operate and maintain that airplane. While having two engines may be nice, it also means that you have two of everything to manage. So when it comes to maintenance, you've got two engines to maintain, throttle quadrant, mixture, prop, and the list goes on. Double the work, double the pay at the mechanic shop. And 100% of all twin engines comes with retractable landing gear, which means those also have to be inspected every single year. And if you use these planes for commercial flights, you have to inspect them every 100 hours. Like any other airplane, it's always important for a pilot to get to know the common problems of an aircraft before they purchase it. The Beechcraft Baron, for example, is well known for its problems with the landing gear. Issues with it retracting the Baron has caused quite a few accidents over the years. Unfortunately, this is by design, so make sure you keep this in mind when you're looking to purchase a Beechcraft Baron. When it comes to insurance, the rates are very decent on a Baron, partly because this is a highly produced airplane and Textron is still producing Beechcraft Barons today. So parts are readily available, and because so many of these airplanes still fly today, insurance may give you a break depending on your pilot qualifications and how many hours you have, particularly in the Beechcraft Baron. Another thing to consider when it comes to the Beechcraft Baron is your storage. If you decide to park your plane outside, it'd be cheaper, but it's not too great. Given the sheer size of the Baron, you probably need a bigger hangar than your average size T hangar. And so this is something to consider for pilots and owners. Now, the Cessna 310. As mentioned, this is one of the first entry-level twin engines all pilots can get into. But given our research, the 310 is known as a very heavy plane for beginner pilots. This is not an aircraft to just jump into. If you're new to multi-engine, more than likely you may be behind of the airplane if you're flying a 310. It is an aircraft that will keep you on your toes. Now, some of the common problems with the Cessna 310 is that this plane particularly suffers from corrosion. Corrosion on the wing spar. This means if you're in the market for a 310, make sure during the pre-buy inspection, this is checked out.